Hello everyone, my name's Amara, and thank you very much for clicking on this video. I appreciate it. Thank you very much. Okay, so I'll give you guys a point from my experience on doing YouTube, and I'm going to have a look at some of other people's and blend it into mine, because I've met a lot of YouTubers and they've spoke about those their experiences on YouTube. Okay, so YouTube, what it's like to be a YouTuber. Me, I started YouTube in 2014, and when I started, I didn't have a clue what I was doing. I was just doing it because I enjoyed it, and I'm basically a creative person. The first type of YouTube videos, just uploading was a hobby that I was into. I was actually into fitness at the time, so my videos was about fitness, and the videos that I was looking at on YouTube, I've related it into my type of style. So when I was making videos, I looked over YouTubers and I thought maybe I could make like that, but I did it my own way as well. So I made videos on things that related to me and things that I liked, hoping to find a crowd that will like a similar thing, which can happen. But you got to realize that you got to cater for everybody. It's just like a convenience store. For example, like if you go to a convenience store and you, for instance, see many products inside a convenience store, you're going to be, looking at this, looking at that, thinking, okay, this has got a bit of everything. And you've got to cater to everyone, you see, because not everyone may be interested in the things that you're interested in, but there is a crowd of people who will be interested into it. But if you really want to grow and get somewhere, you got to cater to everyone, and you've got to have a positive personality. You've got to look after your crowd of people, respect each and every individual person on the YouTube community, and on top of that, you've got to market yourself, and you have to be comfortable on camera. Well, I say be comfortable on camera, but there's other YouTubers who don't show the face. So if you're not very comfortable on camera, and do commentary, but a lot of people generally like to see another person in front of the camera, so it's a bit of half and half. I've saw some YouTubers who wear masks and stuff because they don't want to be much of a famous face on YouTube. There's nothing wrong with that. But I feel, in my style, I feel that I want to create a bond with the subscribers and the community, and it makes everybody feel comfortable. It makes everybody feel like they're friends, like true friends. It's like you're a friend with them, and that's how you want to be. You want to be friendly enough to suit the community as well, and show people that you do care about them. On top of that as well, when you're doing YouTube, you want to feel, motivated to do YouTube. You want to be creative, and any idea that pops in your head, just do it. Like you don't have to force an idea. Just any topic, like any thought or anything, can be a video. And sometimes you can be shocked with the results that come out. Like at the beginning, when I was doing YouTube, I posted a couple of my fitness videos and just generally me talking like I'm doing now, and I actually got like over 1,000 views on one of the video, and that was at the very beginning. And I spoke to some of my friends and family and my brother about it, and they said, "Oh, that's really good for saying no one who knows who you are, and you're just starting out." So you got to realize that as well. Like, no one knows who you are; they've never saw you before. So what you want to do, you want to present yourself in a well-mannered way, and just be yourself in general, but care about the content that people are watching. You got to realize, it's entertainment, and if you're here to entertain somebody, you want to give them a good show. So every time you stick the camera on, or every time you think of an idea, you want to put that thought process in. How would it feel if I was watching it? How would it feel if I had to sit down and watch this? Is it boring? Is it time consuming? Is it straight to the point? Do we need to cut that out and cut this out? There is a few things that you will have to learn. You will have to learn how to market yourself, tell the people around you about your YouTube channel. Don't be afraid, don't be shy, don't be embarrassed. Don't be one of these people who upload videos and delete them because they're shy and you got low confidence. Because what you got to remember is that it's a time stamp on you as well, but people don't generally worry about what's being uploaded too much. Like, you could have a crappy quality video and they still like it in general. Like, you get a lot of clicks because the entertainment is fun. You know, it's fun to enjoy, it's fun to watch. You know what I mean? It may be crappy to you and probably not good enough to you, but it's enjoyable to somebody else. So there's always going to be somebody out there who enjoys it. It could be a lame video off your mobile phone or something like that, and you know, if you just put a little bit of creativity into it, it could be a hit. But as well as that, I've had to learn about well, you will have to learn, and other people have to learn as well, go through a similar thing. You'll have to learn about computer technology on top of that, because everything's software based on YouTube, and you got to realize that YouTube is a software software search engine of a whole library of videos. So YouTube is totally random. Some people get lucky, some people don't get lucky in the algorithm. When I say algorithm, I mean, like, you know, most favored coding inside the computer software. On top of that, you got to realize that no one's pressing buttons on YouTube or monitoring you. All it is just software, just reading information and somewhat learning off you. So there is some elements of monitoring, but it's learning off you, and there's not a human being monitoring you, basically, is what I'm trying to say. On top of that is that YouTube is literally just software that's being updated all the time, running off a server. So you got to realize that. So if you make a video and it took you a whole year to make it, don't blame YouTube for the downfall of it, because it's totally random. It's like a gambling machine. You can get lucky, you may not get lucky. So that's why it's important to have a certain point of view and a certain motivation and a certain creativity element to being a YouTuber. You've got to do YouTube because you like it and you enjoy it, and you've got to do YouTube and be a bit creative with it as well. So, you know, YouTube is a 24-hour job, because you always constantly have to be thinking of new things, new ideas, and you have to be communicating with all your fans or your followers, or whatever you want to call them, subscribers. And you've got to treat every individual like they're important as well. And that's the main thing, because someone's clicking on your channel, looking at you, and decided they want to be a part of your group. And you have to look at that as a special thing, because it is a special bond between you and the viewer, and it's your duty to look after everyone and entertain everyone. You want to be dedicated to your crowd. You want to be always thinking about the next big thing that you could do to cheer up somebody's day, or make them happier, or make them feel good. You know, don't get wrapped up in doing one thing though, because that's the only thing you're popular on. You have to go and mix it up a little bit and try a bit of everything. Like I said before, example with the convenience store, it's got a bit of everything in there. It's catered for all different crowds of people. You go in the store, you like this, somebody else goes in the store, they like this. So that's why when I say you gotta mix it up a bit and do something different, don't keep doing the same thing over and over again. You know, people will come on a regular basis because they know there's something going to be new and fresh for them to see and enjoy with. You know, you got to think about it from your own perspective. When you go and watch television, you like to see something different. It's not always the same, constantly over and over again. There's loads of different stations, etc., and that's why you come to there and spend time and sit down for hours and hours, because you can smile, have a laugh, and relax. Marketing and stuff, you know, don't be shy. Just make sure you talk to everybody, tell them about your YouTube channel. If you need some advice on it and how to do marketing, when I say marketing, it's just about talking about it's just spreading your business around, because you've got to treat YouTube like a business as well. So just tell everybody, you know, you tell your friends and family, your people on social media. It doesn't generally have to be friends and family all the time. You can contact groups on different social media platforms. Basically, just sign up to all of them. There's always different sort of groups and different communities, because what you want to do is just target people from around the world and be happy. I've met a lot of interesting people from around the world. I'm actually happy that I've started YouTube, because if it wasn't for YouTube, I would probably most likely be having a total different lifestyle. And you got to see YouTube as an opportunity to, you know, do something you love and show your passion and be yourself. And basically, you can be you. This is a platform where you can be you, and it's hard to find platforms like that where you can actually be you. So enjoy it while it lasts, basically, is what I'm saying. On top of that, when it comes to technology, if you're not very good at computers, and you know, you could get a friend to help you out with some of the computer stuff. You could look online on the internet, look at some video tutorials on how to do that. There's plenty of videos on YouTube, and just a video in the internet in general. Back in the day, there wasn't stuff like this, so just take advantage of it. You had to probably read books or something like that. So this day and age is really good, and I'm really happy that things like this have actually started to happen. You know, I wouldn't have imagined streaming my games to YouTube. But okay, so I started off on a laptop with my webcam on my laptop, and I was just streaming off that, and I'd use my mobile phone to record videos and you know, upload them. I know a friend personally who lives in the same neighborhood as me. He just generally uses his mobile phone, records vlogs all day like that, and the only sort of video editing he does is just basic editing on his laptop with cutting his videos. That's all he does. He just cut his videos, and he asks other people to help him out with anything like designing, you know, or anything video related, specialists, you know what I mean. I went to video school and I did photography and that, etc. So I've got a bit of an advantage because I'm educated in that way, and I'm good with computers. So that's why I say it's important to learn things. You've got to have a personality on YouTube, a certain personality where you're willing to learn, you're motivated, you're creative, you love your crowd, and you love your subscribers and respect your followers as well, and you know, their opinions as well. You got to respect other people's opinions. I know on YouTube, because everyone's got free will to talk, you got to remember that. If someone says something nasty to you on YouTube, you've got to have a certain personality where you can't just react to it in a really bad way, because you can have a bad reputation for yourself on top of that. So what you want to do is just either just block those people out, or just simply just ignore it and carry on what you're doing. Having haters, there's haters on the internet, there will be, and keyboard warriors, we are aware of that. And then there's cyberbullying, etc. like that. But you've got to be strong and battle through it, and just ignore that crowd of people. But some YouTubers, they don't look after their subscribers, or either care about the people who are following them. And it's probably the reason being because they've actually had bad experiences with certain crowds of people, and that negative effect has initially spread out upon like 70% of their community, and it's changed that individual's attitude. So you got to realize that why some people are like that. But don't be the sort of guy who's always negative about their crowd, a bit of people, because the crowd of people will eventually dislike you, and they'll go elsewhere to where they feel more homely and feel more respected, like treated more special. Because how would you like it if someone was negative to you all the time? You wouldn't like it either. You would be you know, you're less likely want to come back again and see that individual or watch that individual again because of their personality. So you got to realize you got to have a good personality on YouTube. A lot of people come for the personality and the respect and the entertainment, because you got to see yourself as a product. If you're giving somebody a product, you want to give them the best product you can give them. So you want to be, you know, thinking of big ideas, thinking of big things all the time, and just be happy that you actually got an opportunity to be yourself and show the world what you're made of. Technology, yeah, I really need to talk about this subject, because PC technology, you do seriously need to learn about computers and how to work correctly, because YouTube is based on technology and it's a software, so you're gonna have to use a PC to you know, get you around, to get yourself known in the YouTube platform. You're gonna have to use some sort of computer anyway, even if it's an iPad or anything like that. So download some, you know, probably free video editing software, or if not, you can go to a friend, see if your friend's got a copy of the video software, and if you need some training on video software, you can just look on YouTube or look on some tutorials. There's loads of tutorials everywhere, and just teach yourself how to edit videos and you know, upload in certain file types and stuff like that. As top of that, you need to learn about just basic computer knowledge, you know, about probably just how to just get around the computer and how to install things and stuff like that. Most people can do it nowadays. It's not too technical. Well, it is technical, but not everybody's very good at it. So you're gonna have to ask your friend for that, or either learn something yourself. Me personally, I built my own computer. The reason being is that I'm a gamer, YouTuber, and I do all sorts of different things. I want to cater to everyone, you know. I try to mix it up, like now I'm mixing it up. And the reason why I built my computer, because it was £300 cheaper, and if I was to buy a third-party computer, it would have cost me more. The problem is with third-party computers, you can get customizable computers. That's great, and you can bring somebody to build you one. That's great as well. But if you buy one straight from the store, like a gaming computer, stuff like that, you can spend a lot more money, and it may not be suited to what you want to do. So, you know, but if you can't build a computer, I don't expect anyone to be able to build a computer like the general like a general person. You can buy just a third-party computer and just do your thing on there. But if you're a gamer and you need to really capture a lot of things, you can just buy a third-party computer and then just buy a capture card, and that's most majority of people will do. But I want like a powerful computer, so I could be more creative, and so I could have faster video editing times, you know, rendered, etc., stuff like that on my computer, and you know, using different software applications like video editing suites. Photoshop is important. On top of that, when I say Photoshop, thumbnails are important as well. You got to realize when you're making a thumbnail, it's your advertisement. That's what it is. Like if you go into a game store, I'm going to say a game store because I like games. You're going to look at the game and go, okay, that game looks good. Look at them screenshots, and then read the text and be like, yes, I want to buy that game. I'm going to spend £50 on it. If you go into any other store, if you're buying makeup or whatever, deodorant and stuff like that, you're going to go to the picture that is most attractive to you and looks most commercial, or either, you know, just generally attractive and just good looking, neat, sharp, and, you know, presentable to you. And then you're going to read the product and say to yourself, is this a product for me? So when you're uploading a video and you're showing people like a video, like your thumbnail, people are going to look at it and go, shall I look at it or not? Shall I click it or not? Does it look attractive? You know what I mean? Clickbait. I know a lot of people do clickbait, but clickbait is just a way for people to click videos in general. But if the video relates to what you're describing in, it's not clickbait, just so you know, if it relates together in somewhat, okay? But I'm not influencing everyone to do clickbait just to try and get popular. On top of that, so you need to know about technology, you need to know how computers work, you need to know how to use a camera, or if you don't want to show your face, you can just do commentary. You can be a poet of some sort and just use your voice and have pictures on there if you're too shy. But I generally do a face-to-face communication, so I feel like a friend to everybody, which I am. I'm a friend with all my subscribers, and me and my subscribers have a great relationship. You've got to constantly be dedicated to all your subscribers, and you've got to show that you're going to be there for good. You can't start YouTube, get a load of subscribers, and then just quit, because it's like having friends. You can't just dump all your friends all of a sudden, you know what I mean? It's just cruel, and it's disrespectful, because that person's depending on you, and that person's got feelings, and you gotta understand how that other person feels, you know, because you know they come every so often or even every day to come and view something of yours, and they're happy to go and view something of yours. So you gotta respect all your subscribers and each individual. Okay, so to finish off this video, I think I've covered most of the things of being a YouTuber. So yeah, if you get people on the street say hello to you and stuff like that, make sure you be nice to them. You know, if they want to take a picture with you, take a picture with them. Be presentable. And I think I've covered most of it anyway. Just keep positive, keep doing YouTube, and keep motivated. Keep building your crowd up, and do your best you can do. So yeah, my name's Mariah. Thank you very much for watching this video. If you're new, like. If you like this video, subscribe if you want to see more of me and you want to become a part of my group. Thank you very much. You have a nice day. Peace, family.